Welcome to this follow along. So let's get in tune with our body a little bit more before we go into the exercises. Do a body check. Where do you feel tension? Because then we want to release tension before jumping into any singing. There really is no point in doing exercises if you are feeling tight. We're just going to end up pushing ourselves, therefore causing strain, okay? So I really want to take the time to do this. So let's check in with the jaw, okay? If you're feeling tight there, you might be clenching your jaw when you were sleeping. Maybe you're stressed and you don't realize how stressed you are. But what we're gonna do is we're just going to slowly drop our jaw downward and see if it pulls to one side or the other. If it's pulling to one side or the other, that means it is tight and we need to realign it so that it drops more center, because if you want to mix or belt, your jaw is very important in helping you achieve that type of technique, okay? So let's check in. You're gonna take your fingers and just gently drop your jaw and check in with your jaw. Okay, you might feel some tension even just dropping the jaw. You might feel it like trying to tug back up. That means you're tight, okay? So let's do that again. Okay, now slowly bring it back up. Great. You might want to do this a few more times. It really depends on how, tight your jaw is, but this is such an important step when you start your vocal warm-up routine, because if we sing with a stiff jaw, you're gonna hurt, and then other muscles around your neck or your throat might be doing work that it shouldn't need to. Therefore, it's overworking and then causing strain, okay? So check in with your jaw when you wake up, especially when you wake up. Now, let's do an exercise that focuses on the jaw. You're going to pretend to chew some bubble gum with closed lips like this. Okay, take a few minutes to do this just to get the saliva going, right? Activating the muscles, loosening up the tongue. And then we're going to add on to this, okay? Continue to chew, and then you're going to do a hum while you chew. And this is the pattern you're going to hum to. So to slide. 3, 1, 3. And make it a hum while you chew. Here we go. Chewing. Check in with your posture. Make sure you're nice and up. Align your spine. Keep chewing. Good. Don't drop the chest. Keep it up. Really slide. Slide. Chew. Now we're going to work on opening space in our mouth to reach higher notes with more resonance and having a fuller tone, okay? So when you're waking up, your voice might feel a little groggy, like as if you have a lower voice. So we really need to open up that space to get our head voice to wake up. So we don't want to just go into head voice exercises to get those notes to happen, we got to open up space first in our body, in our mouth, to make it happen. So you're going to do a yawn, but here's the thing. A lot of people do yawns differently. And this is how I would advise you to do a yawn, at least how I would do a yawn to create space in my mouth, specifically back of my throat. So I'm lifting my soft palate and my tongue needs to go down, right? Your tongue shouldn't go up. If it's going up, that means you're tight. And we'll talk about the tongue a little bit later, but the tongue needs to go down, soft palate goes up. So when you do a yawn, drop that jaw, 2-finger, in your mouth, and that's how you know how far apart your jaw should drop. It doesn't need to drop like this. That's too big. Look how much tension that is causing already. But a lot of people think if they yawn like this, they'll open up space. However, that's just causing more tension. Okay, so it's a more relaxed yawn that we're aiming for, and a more upward motion with the upper part of our face, like this. Okay, so we're pulling air up into that space. So we're lifting up that soft palate with that yawn. And then our throat should naturally just open up without any tension. And it should just naturally happen. Okay, so try that. And so look at how I'm doing this. This is called a C-shape method. And you imagine this is the base of your tongue and this is your soft palate and the back of your throat. And what you want to do is pull up like this, pulling your sound in, okay? Pulling the sound in rather than forcing the sound out. And you'll hear the difference when we do the exercise. So go ahead and yawn, but imagine this C shape. And relax. Right, tongue is down, soft palate is lifted. Great, so we just relaxed by doing the yawn, releasing tension, especially in our throats. And now let's do an exercise and incorporate that yawn. You're gonna sing on the ah vowel, the pure vowel ah, just descending down 5 notes like this. Okay, if we don't do the C shape, if we don't lift our soft palate, it's gonna sound like this. Right, we're forcing the sound out too much, trying to make it happen. So we want to yawn in first, and then we're going to sing. That's what you're going to do. Yawn in first, and then sing. Okay? Here we go. Nice and gentle. It's morning. Yawn in first, yawn in. Good, yawn. Make sure you're not attacking that vowel, okay? Chest is up, don't collapse. Good, yawn in. Yawn. Chest is in a high position. Good. Pull the back of your neck up. Good. Good. Drop that jaw, relax it. Yawn in. Pull the back of the neck. Good. Feel that space. We're almost done. Now let's stretch our tongue. Our tongue is responsible for so many things. It's responsible for speech, articulation, and the tone quality of our voice. If you ever feel like your tone is not as round and full as you want, maybe you haven't taken the time to stretch the tongue. And if you talk a lot, if you sing a lot, the tongue will get tight, and it's something we just have to do, either warming up or cooling down. Before we do an exercise, let's massage the base of our tongue. Take both of your thumbs on both hands, place it under your chin. This is where the base of your tongue is. You're going to stick your tongue straight out, and then you're going to make circular motions with your thumb. Okay, one way. So let's say go to the right side or clockwise. Go ahead and stick out your tongue, and then make circles with your thumb, pressing upward on that base of the tongue. Now go the other way. You might feel a stretch there, okay? You might feel a big old lump because you might be really tight, and we gotta roll that tightness out just like any muscle that gets tight. Okay, great. Relax. Now let's do a tongue exercise. You're going to get the tip of your tongue to go behind your bottom teeth. And you're going to stick it out and then back like this. Okay? And you're going to sing on yeah, like this. Yeah, 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 yeah. So not only are we stretching it, but we're also working on mobility too. We want the tongue to be isolated from the jaw when we sing. So let's go there. It opens the throat too when you do this. Don't forget to lift the soft palate like the yawn, especially on that high note there. Think of that C shape that we talked about. Really move the tongue, don't let it get stuck. Don't start to close, okay? All right, let's do 3 lip trill or lip roll sirens from bottom to top and back down. Keep your chest high. Remember that C shape as we go higher. Create this pocket of space. All right, that's it for this follow along. I hope you enjoyed it. But if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to get more content like this. Hit the like button if this was helpful to you, and comment below what you use this vocal warm-up for an audition, for a lesson, for a show. What are you using it for, okay? But thank you so much for watching. That's all for now, and I'll see you next time.